So we have 8 movements for each of the 8 panels on this double page spread. But what we want to do now is to add black frames to frame each panel. This is an option, of course. So each of these panels are different proportions, vertical, horizontal. So you have the option of adding black borders on either side or on all 4 sides. So what we're going to do is start with the first action layer and see what kind of framing we want. We probably want a black border from the top to here, and also at the bottom from here to here. So I've got that layer open. I'm going to add an image layer of the top and bottom crop or frame. And as you can see, it goes to the top left corner as it's placed. The top left corner of the image is placed at the top left corner of the screen. This is the entire image that I've imported. So we probably want to scale it down so it's a bit smaller. And bring it right to the this edge here. So it's up to you whether you want to crop out this intrusion here or just leave it open. I'm going to crop it out, so probably get a little larger. So there you go. So the previous this panel appeared in faded in at a 0.5 second, so I'm going to mimic that at 0.5 as well, and I'm going to do a negative 0.5 on the delay so that it actually coincides with the fade in of the panel underneath, so there's no delay. I'll do a 0.0 opacity at the beginning and then have it faded into the end. So what's important now is I've set the position and size of this this frame, but I didn't do the end transition. So I want to copy the start transition, the start position and size. So it's the same. So it just fades in basically. Now if I preview it, actually before I do that, as you can see down here, there is a wait before this happens. I don't want this way. I don't want this to happen at the same time as this layer because I put a negative 0.5. I don't want to wait. So I'm going to take off the wait and put the wait after the frame appears. Alright, so you can see these two happen at the same time, and then there's the wait button happens. So I'm going to preview the page. So it just appears, and as you can see, the what's happening is the frame is not disappearing. What you got to do is on the frame layer, you want to remove it after 1 click. So after the wait click, after this wait appears, I have to click to advance it. When I click it, this would disappear. So if I preview it, as you can see, it is not there anymore. I think the next few panels are fine, but I'll do one more demo before I automatically. So this one is a vertical format panel, so I want 2 black borders on the left and right. So before I do anything, I can see that the weight is already taken off here. I'm going to add an image, and I'll use the one that says crop sides. So it goes in at size as, so what we have to do is reduce the dimensions so that it fits the panel. Just a little bit smaller. As you can see, as I mentioned before, you can use these arrows here to actually do some fine tuning. Alright, so that fits, so I'll just move it into place. And I'll do the same as I did last time, 0.5 duration, negative 0.5 delay, opacity at 0, and I'll copy the position and size to the end. So this will just appear, and I'll put in a weight, ease in and out, and I want to remove after one click. So that was right here. So these two should appear at the same time, and then it would this black frame would disappear after the click. As you see, that appeared. It should disappear in the next click. Yeah, there you go. So I put in all the frames now, and so let's preview it. These last two panels didn't need frames. You see that both sides were blacked out, top and bottom. This one didn't need it. This one didn't need it, or neither does this one.